Yo, what's up? My name's Treasure Pat, and welcome to episode 90 of my Dungeon Defender series, which will be a really special episode. I'm going to be doing a ton of grinding, off-camera grinding, okay? I'm telling you now, I'm going to be doing Tinker's Lab aggressively for multiple hours, showing you guys how much XP you can get in like one day, loot from one day of Dungeon Defenders doing Tinker's Lab, and check out my current hero levels because they are not going to be remaining at these levels for long. Keep in mind, my starting levels are Squire 83, Huntress 74, Monk 77, Summoner 77, Barbarian 75, Hermit 74, and Series EV 77. I was gaining around 25 to 32 million XP per hour while doing Tinker's Lab in my loop for 1 hour, and then also around 700 million mana per hour. I'm currently sitting at almost 3 billion mana, and that will only go up by the end of this video. I'm going to be doing many hours of casual Tinker's Lab on my laptop and sort of relaxing and chilling, and then coming to you guys with that post progress, talking about what I learned, what I gained, upgrades, levels, and then hopefully allowing myself to move on into later game Dungeon Defenders territory. I want to get to late game survivals. I want to get Transcendent gear, but I have to get strong enough and talented enough to be able to earn those upgrades. But welcome to episode 90, The Grind. It's currently hour 0. I'm going to go ahead and get started and see you guys after a couple hours, maybe 1 hour of progress. Well, wait just a second. One more thing before I start actually grinding the map. I have seen too many comments of people saying, hey, the Squire is falling off. And you know what? If the Squire is going to fall off, people have been recommending that I make an apprentice. So I am probably going to go ahead and make myself either an apprentice or adept. I think adept is technically better, but creatures that are necromancy. Okay, necromancy is pretty cool. Do they actually have different abilities, or are they just the same thing with different sprites? I'm not quite sure. Part of me wants to make. I'm gonna go to make the apprentice because even if I have nostalgia for the apprentice and I care about the apprentice. So let's go ahead and see what outfits I have. This looks so cool. I think the pilgrim is the coolest. However, the Santa is the funniest, and I'm a big fan of going with the funniest. So I'm gonna go ahead and rock with the Santa build and name him appropriately. Pat Santa Steed sounds pretty appropriate to me. Pat Santa Steed, just a totally normal, perfect name. Let's level him up. I love the like profile, the splash art there. Now I will see you guys after a couple hours of progress. Whoa. Wait just a second. I'm only a couple runs in. This is my first piece. I've never seen this. Transcendent flaming cardboard tube? It's like a joke piece of gear. I've never seen this. This is my first ever. I was just doing my normal runs. I almost didn't even, actually dropped down from it. I almost didn't even see it. But I checked the map and I saw pink. I saw purple. I saw a purple dot on the map and I was like, I've never seen that before. No way. I have my first piece of Transcendent gear. That's insane. I didn't even know this map could drop I didn't know it was possible. I've never seen it happen before. I don't know I'm actually speechless. I want to go check it out. I want to see what hero can even equip that. I'm just so mind blown right now. I have 60 seconds or so, and then we're gonna switch over into the next thing. But like, what? It's such a cool. It's like a joke item. It can be equipped by the monk, the hermit, the barbarian, and the jester, and then maybe some other things. That's insane. My first piece of Transcendent gear, dude. I'm so happy. That's 279 levels. It's obviously an incredible. I'm so excited. What a cool. I love joke gear like that as well, dude. That's incredible. I'm gonna keep doing runs. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm so glad I saw it as well. Like, the odds of me seeing that are insane. There's a really solid chance I just don't see that. Look at the mini ogre coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and click restart. That's what I usually do here. I usually go into the next wave, but then I restart to just, run through level 1 over and over again. Dude, that was Transcendent, dude. I've been wanting that for... Okay, great way to end this clip. All right, here's the first level for the Squire. Up to 84 we go. The question is, what stats? We get a little double, animation there. I'm going to dump everything into damage, 1370, I think. I might want to think about in the future, though, what, if I want to put stuff into other stats, what I want to do. Maybe get everything up to like a base 1k or something. I'm not quite sure. Maybe HP, like putting stuff into HP. I really want to put stats into stuff that is going to allow me to survive either Crystalline Dimension or the Nightmare Hardcore Survival of Magus Quarters. I'm still just processing. I can't believe, man. I can't believe the cardboard thing. The Transcendent, the first piece of Transcendent gear. I looked it up on the wiki itself, and I couldn't really find that much information about how you normally get it. There was like, I think you have to complete some map. I think it's the King's Game on insane difficulty or something. You get it as well, but yeah, I couldn't find like a confirmation on how it's actually normally. Like I couldn't find anything explaining how it's dropped on a map like Tinkerer's Lab. Like, I think it's just extremely rare, would be my guess. But I mean, I've done a lot of Tinkerer's Lab. I mean, not crazy amount, you know, like probably 2 to 3 hours of Tinkerer's Lab in total, probably 2 hours or so in total. Not to addition total. To remember, I don't know. I'm stammering, as you can tell. I'm excited to have a piece of Transcendent gear, man. It's just nuts. Let's go ahead and do another run. Dudes, it happened again. From the same exact chest, I even jumped down. I feel like grab it again. But it's a purple. It's a purple/pink. It's a Transcendent piece of gear. Dude, oh, I'm so excited. I've literally been wanting Transcendent forever. I've been working towards getting it forever. And now I just accidentally get 2 pieces of it. Now it's equipment that I can't even equip on my Squire, which is really, really unfortunate to me personally. But maybe that'll be good for the people have been saying forever I should ditch the Squires. So maybe it's about time, or that should at least push me in a different direction. But let me go ahead and finish up the other chests, and yeah, now I have like a purple cardboard. It's both the cardboard things. I even picked up a mythical cardboard tube earlier as well, so I've technically picked up 3 cardboard swords for like the monk and other classes. I should start leveling a jester at some point as well. I've heard people mention that jester is a really good range DPS, which is a really unique class that I don't really have any experience with. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into next wave and take that as a chance to restart the level and keep doing more runs. Right, here should be another quick level here in a second, as well as a wave completion, of course. Bam. That's, what is that, level 84, 85? I don't even remember. Let's go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and dump stuff into, I really want to start dumping into attack rate, I feel like, or HP. I want to split up my stats a little bit here. I'm going to go 10 into HP, 10 into attack rate. Should I actually just do, I'll do 895 on attack rate. So I'm going to dump some more into attack rate. I'm not sure what ratio I'm supposed to keep on like damage and attack rate on the Squire Towers, but that's okay. Kind of just freeballing it and learning as we go. And yeah, that's a huge milestone. That's level 85. That is level 85. That's actually super massive. I wonder what level you move on to the next like part of gear. I know Transcendent, I think, was 78, and then I think at 82 you unlock a different type as well. The issue is actually getting that gear for me to equip at this point. So I'm kind of checking out stuff here and there. There is some really cool looking gear dropping. Like I feel like gear that's dropping is cooler than ever, but it's not exactly. I haven't seen any upgrades for my Squire yet, but I picked up a ton of cardboard, a bunch of those cardboard pipes. So I'm sure we'll sort through those at some point. Most of them being mythical, but 2 of them being Transcendent, as I've talked about. So super excited to equip my first piece of Transcendent gear. I wonder if I'll get an achievement for equipping my first. I'm not quite sure. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. That does officially put me over to... There's another... Is that Transcendent? Dude, as I'm talking about it. Wow. That is my 3rd piece of Transcendent gear. It's my 3rd Transcendent cardboard. I wonder if I missed... I wonder if it's due to my level or something. I don't know. I wonder if I missed... I really am curious if previously I missed... In my loop for 1 hour... If I just skipped over some, if they actually did another cardboard. It's probably mythical though. Yeah, that one's mythical at least, but I've seen a lot of cardboard drops now. It's crazy to see like the higher levels I get and just like general progression, like seeing the actual drops physically change out of chests is super interesting. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue to the next wave to get a nice restart. I am actually gonna stop for the time being. Don't worry, this video is actually not over, but I'm going to be taking a break IRL and sort of relaxing a little, playing a different game or sort of spending time with loved ones. I'll be back very soon though. But let it be known, after the first hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, I think it's more so hour and a half, I'm now at 3.8 billion mana. So I've gained around a little over 1 billion mana. And then my heroes have quite a few levels, let's say. I'm going to switch over to some of them now, but I'm not going to level my mage yet. I'm going to keep my mage a secret until the very end of the level, but we can go ahead and check out things like my summoner, which is, what level are we now? We went from level 77 all the way up to, let's go ahead and, I actually want to up my attack rate on this, 77 to 79 in one quick level up, which only, quote unquote, only 2 levels. The levels are so much slower at this point. And level 77, all the way to level 79 on the monk as well. That's absolutely huge. I'm going to put all of this into aura radius. Bam. I love his little kickflip animation. And while we have our monk out, you know what? We might as well go ahead and equip one of these transcendent pieces of gear, which is just so cool. I can't equip it. Okay, I'm level 79. I think I was if I was level 77, I actually couldn't even equip it, which is insane. So let's see if this is the best one. Dude, how much extra stats is this? This just seems plus 103 tower, 208 levels, 3,500 base damage, plus 1304. Is that range? Let's see what this thing... Oh, yeah, it shoots shurikens. I think I saw something about this on the wiki. That is so insane that it has this crazy AoE of shurikens, and they have crazy range. That is such a cool weapon. Let's go ahead and actually smack. It's actually a pretty slow attack speed, hilariously. But, dude, that's interesting to say the least. Unfortunately, one of the only other heroes I can even equip the Transcendent gear with is my Hermit, which I haven't really been leveling, but maybe I'll have to get more on that in the time being. Let's go ahead and check, like, what stats do these give that I care about. How many tower stats? This only has 2 tower stats with 111 rate, 89 AoE. I'm going to go ahead and give him the flaming one. There's the electric and the flaming. I think this one's going to be better. The flaming cardboard is funny. How can cardboard be lit on fire and stick around? You'll have to ask the Hermit, and he's got this attack. Oh, it's beautiful. No Transcendent armor yet, but a couple of weapons. I'm very happy. Let's take our time for that break now. Something I've super noticed as I get deeper and deeper into this challenge is that it's just genuinely tiring, which is something I'm not super used to while playing Dungeon Defenders. It's, it's tiring after an hour or two of sessions or whatever, but like, this is... I've recorded multiple hours of videos today. It's currently around 5:30 p.m. as I'm recording this. This is multiple hours, my normal work schedule on top of, now I'm just kind of focusing really hard. It's a lot of focus to continuously do the same strategy, same, efficiency, to stay efficient while doing the route, while playing the one wave over and over and over again. It's a lot of strain on my eyes and focus, unironically. So just keeping that hard focus for hours in a row has been shockingly tiring. But that's just all the more reason that it'll be so rewarding to see. Like, I'm so excited to see, especially my mage, my apprentice, how much XP from 0 to wherever I choose to stop at. And as I get more and more tired, it's just going to become harder and harder to play at those efficient rates, which is understandable and expected. I'm just hoping to kind of, if I can keep like 20 to 25 million XP per hour over the long-term course of this challenge, I think that I'd be pretty satisfied with that. There's also going to be a little bit more extra lag in these clips just for a second than normal, since I'm actually exporting a bunch of clips for today's videos that I've recorded so far. All right, something kind of funny is that I was recording that clip to try to get the level up message and everything, but my OBS crashed. I mentioned exporting videos and processing stuff, and it totally just was too much for my CPU, unfortunately. I'm exporting 3 videos right now on top of playing Dungeon Defenders, on top of recording. It only makes sense. It was my fault, but still kind of shocking. I'm going to dump all of these points into HP. They're 25, so we do get level 86 today on the Squire, and now we're 30 million XP away from the next level. So we're officially at the point where it's 1 hour between, or it should be 1 hour of like efficient XP gaining per level, because you should be able to get around 32 million XP if you per hour if you play efficiently here. So pretty exciting little milestone to reach. I think I'm just gonna keep grinding. I think this is officially the end of around the 3-hour mark grinding this. Alrighty, I finally ended up doing, after enough runs, I finally got an upgrade for my Squire, which is super exciting. So here we can jump over and see this sword. I can actually compare it to the previous weapon I had. If we head over to my item box, we can go see which sword did I have previously equipped. It'll be worth a ton. Yeah, this worth 28 million mana, 101 level. So as you can see, 114 HP was the previous, 141 attack rate, 222 damage. So more damage on the previous sword, but that's with 100 upgrades, and I can pump a ton into this. So after upgrading this sword 100 times, I'll be at 274 or so damage, obviously. So yeah, this new sword is, it took me a while, but I finally got an upgrade for my Squire, which is super cool. So let's go ahead and Let's just pump some. We've made so much mana from this. Part of me even wants to like just wait. I could just pump mana into it at the very end to really see how much mana I get from this challenge. I'm almost at, actually. I might just do that. You know what? I'm at 4.9. I'm basically at 5 billion mana. That's incredible. I've been grinding now for, I want to say 4 to 5 hours. I've kind of lost track of time. I think around 5 hours in total time, but I've taken small breaks here and there and everything. But let me actually go get level 87 really quick, which is crazy. Oh, what is this guy? 200 million mana for this bird. That's pretty crazy. But I'm here for the XP bonus, which should put me up to 87, which is awesome. I'm going to dump these points into HP to keep my turrets alive for longer. And bam, there it is. Level 87. Can I get a new XP boost, actually? Yeah, I just can go ahead and do that, which is kind of funny. I probably should do that for all my characters. It's super cheap for a really solid XP boost. So yeah, for now, I'll just kind of hold this weapon to be upgraded at the very end and just see how much mana I can get. And I'm going to jump back in Tinker's Lab and keep doing runs. I am officially back after 8 hours of grinding. That's the total amount of hours I've grinded today doing Tinker's Lab Wave 1. A pretty darn full day, if you ask me. And I'm pretty exhausted and kind of tired of Dungeon Defenders. I'm excited to play some Kingdoms of Amalur, take a break, and do something else today, or just kind of wean down for the night. So whew, it's been a long day, a lot more than I expected. Let's go over the spoils. First things first, 6.4 billion mana. So I ended up gaining around 3.4. I think I started at just under 3 billion, so at around 2.97 or something like that. So around 3.4 billion mana was gained. And then on top of it, my Squire is now level, after this little XP boost, great timing, 89. Officially level 89 on the Squire. I'm going to dump these points over into, we're going to put more into damage. It's been a while since I put into damage, so let's go ahead and put it into damage. There we go. Level 89. What was the starting level today? I don't even remember. Was it 82, 83? I actually could, 85? I could not tell you. But that is level 89, which is huge. We have a bunch more things to check out. But first things first, I did get a small upgrade on my Squire. It took me, so total upgrades today on my Squire. I think I've already talked about the sword. The sword was a huge upgrade, and then the gauntlets. The gauntlets were an upgrade I picked up as well, which was super cool to see. Huge damage, a little bit of attack rate, and HP on them, which is super cool. So I need to upgrade, I need to spend a bunch of my mana upgrading both of these things. Now, I kind of do want to dump a fair amount of points into either HP or attack rate. Probably, let's go ahead and just get right into this. I'm going to dump 5 points into damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, so that I can have exactly 1,400. It looks super clean, so you know what? I like to do that. So we're going to have that. Then we're going to head over. We're going to go to Pro Mode, and we're going to start dumping a ton, though. I'm at 6.4 billion. I probably want to start dumping into, let's do a little bit here into HP. Then we're going to dump into attack rate. It's going to cost me a lot. Yeah, around 100 million mana or so there. Then I still need, let's do 50 more levels. We'll put it into damage or attack rate becomes the question. Let's do attack rate. I want to try to get my attack rate over 1K. I think that'll be the goal here. So bam, there we go. Down to 6.3 billion. We'll take it. Super, or 6.1 actually total. Wow. Hero info. Let's go back over to here. Let's do some more investing over here. Once again, let's do attack rate. I want to get it up to over 1,000. There we go. 1,032 attack rate now. That's a huge number to see. And the rest we'll put into HP. That's 50 right there in one click. Now I'm down below 6 billion already again. But that's okay. It's super, super worth it. You know, what's the point of getting all this mana if you actually aren't going to spend it and put it into upgrades and increase your gears? So I think it's definitely worth it. I'm happy with those decisions. Anything else that I even want to upgrade? I don't think so. I think I'm chilling for the time being. I kind of hinted at it for a sec there, but you can actually see I have a bunch more. I just kind of picked up all the cardboard tubes. One more, I think one or two more Transcendent cardboard tubes, which is super cool. But I picked up just all of them throughout the process because it's just kind of a cool piece of gear. I'll probably end up selling them in the future. I don't really need to hang on to them, but for the time being, we got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow, 13, 17, and then plus, 21 cardboard tubes. 21 cardboard tubes, if it matters. And now, let's switch over to our other heroes and see how much XP was gained. I think we already leveled up some of them a couple of times. I think the 4 heroes we leveled the entire time were the Squire, Monk, Summoner, and Mage. The Mage will be really cool. That's what I'm most excited for, to see what happened with that. Level 79 here. Going up to 85 on the summoner is just insane. I want to dump some stats over into attack rates. I feel like, or even into damage, I feel like these have been numbers that have been beneficial to me at the current time. I'm going to dump a fair bit into that, and then a fair bit over here, and then the rest into HP, like that. So you do want to focus on HP. I do want to focus on HP pretty aggressively on the summoner, but I do want to start dumping stuff into other heroes or other stats as well. We'll swap over to the monk. He's got his cardboard tube up to 85 for him as well. I want to put this up to over 1,000. Oh, I put 100 in on accident. That's okay. It's control click. That's still okay. And then after that, probably aura strength, maybe. I'm not even totally sure, actually, what I want to do after that. We'll go ahead and put it into strength. I think that's fine. Bam. There we go. Huge monk upgrades. And then finally, the hero, the level that everybody wants to see, okay? This is a mage starting from level 0. How much XP did it get to? What level is this mage now? Let's check it out. 82. From 0. From scratch. This mage is now level 82. Pat Santaski. That is super, super, super cool to see. Now, I don't know the exact stat distribution that I want to focus on for the mage. I probably want to go a bare amount into HP. 100 into HP. Ooh. How do I do? I don't know if I can do 50. 100 to damage. That's fine. AoE, I probably don't need to do any or much of into. I'm going to go ahead and do 100 into attack rate. We'll do another 100 into damage. We'll do like 30 into AoE. I think that's range for it. We'll go ahead and we'll fix that at some point. We'll need gear as well. This guy needs a ton of gear, but we'll dump the rest into 25. We'll dump the rest into HP. All right, there we go. A nice achievement. Raised a hero of each type to level 70. That's a really cool one to see. And obviously all of the, just every single ability now being active on my mage. Look at the little guy. He's perfect. This entire episode has been about, not really has entire episode been about him, but a lot of the episode has been about him. And it's been a long day. Okay. 8 hours for this guy. Okay. Very good decision. A fantastic life decision. And I think that's everything that I really need to talk about today. Just a fun way to grind Dungeon Defenders and make some insane progress. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Like the video if you did. A very, very different style of video, and it took a lot of time to make, so liking is super appreciated. Dislike if not, and subscribe for daily videos. I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace, Areno.